welcome to the ladies' where women talk and truth go boom. Good morning. If you're not acting up or your woman loses she mind. Right, we don't hide till we inside. 'Cause the ladies' room, go set it right. In the ladies' room, we talk it straight. Love, drama, heartbreak, and fate. No pretense here, we tell it true.
'Cause the ladies' room is made for you.
Hosted by Aruna,
Tuna,
sweet voice,
tongue,
and all the real talk you can handle. Welcome to the ladies' room, where real men talk and truth go boom. Good morning. If your man acting up or your woman losing she mind. Right, we don't hide till we inside. 'Cause the ladies' room, go set it right. In the ladies' room, we talk it straight. Love, drama, heartbreak, and fate. No pretense here, we tell it true.
'cause the ladies' room is made for you.
Hosted by Aruna,
Tuna,
sweet voice,
tongue,
and all the real talk you can handle. Welcome to the ladies' room, where real men talk and truth go boom. Good morning. If your man acting up or your woman losing she mind. Right, we don't hide till we inside. 'Cause the ladies' room, go set it right. In the ladies' room, we talk it straight. Love, drama, heartbreak, and fate. No pretense here, we tell it true.
'cause the ladies' room is made for you.
Hosted by Aruna,
Tuna,
sweet voice,
tongue,
and all the real talk you can handle. Welcome to the ladies' room, where real men talk and truth go boom. Good morning. If your man acting up or your woman losing she mind. Right, we don't hide till we inside. 'Cause the ladies' room, go set it right. And truth go boom.
Good morning, everybody. And like the lady rightly said, welcome everyone to the ladies' room where we do real talk, yeah? And of course, it is an absolute pleasure to have you guys back for another show. Is it me? It's cold in here, man. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. You got up with an attitude of gratitude and you're so ready to embrace the day and everything that life throws your way, yeah? So, fresh on the heels of another awesome weekend. Can you believe it's already 10 days gone in November? Is it me or is it November, like, moving? We are, where is it? I think 44 days away from Christmas. Yeah. Can y'all believe that? Wow. Anyways, just goes to show that time waits on no one. So, we got to do the do. This morning I was talking about Andrea, You are so late. Wait, where you been? Hold on. Let me go back to it again because.
Good morning, good morning. If your man acting up or your woman losing she mind. Right, we don't hide till we inside. Cause ladies' room, go set it right. In the ladies' room, we talk it straight. Love, drama, heartbreak, and fate. No pretense here, we tell it true.
'Cause the ladies' room is made for you.
Hosted by Aruna,
Content tuna,
sweet voice,
sharp tongue.
and all the real talk you can handle.
Alrighty. Now that we have that out of the way, we can proceed. For the newcomers talking about it, just hearing it. Says my hair look like twirly noodles. Epic gamer. Thank you. My hair look like twirly noodles. Yeah, because I twirled it around. Anywho's, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We are back again in full effect. It is Monday, November 10th, like I said, and we are counting down the days to my favorite time of the year, Christmas. And like I always say, and nothing like a Grenadian Christmas, man. Christmas, you have to be home for Christmas. I've tried Christmas other places, but it's just not Christmas in like we Christmas here. I've done a US Christmas, I've done a UK Christmas, and there's just something missing. You know, like for one, it's cold. And much you can do with a cold Christmas. You can go house to house and like you normally do here, throw on a flip-flop in your foot and you're down the road or you're up the road. And you know, just food for the entire day, and nah, it doesn't Christmas, you know. So hope some of you will have the opportunity to come home for the holidays, and nothing like family on holidays. So if you are, looking forward to seeing you soon, yeah? If you are listening on Radio 95.1, 95.3, or you're viewing via Facebook or YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in once again, or you're listening via the Power app. I've got so much to tell you guys about this morning. We are getting ready for the 10th anniversary Power 95, or 10th anniversary celebration. And one of the activities will be something for everyone. And when I say everyone, you know, when we throw a party, we throw a power party, right? Not so long ago, we had the Tales from the Crates. And you're always late yourself. Hold on. Yeah, so today, Benny Sparkling Guy, thank you. Yeah, so if you listen to us for the next couple weeks, it's going to be centered a lot around anniversary from day one to our 10th year. And of course, we'll be talking a lot about the upcoming event. So we'll be celebrating like a decade of music, memories, and moments that shaped your generation, from the streets to the studios, from your cars to your homes. Power 95 has been the heartbeat of the nation. So Saturday, December 6th, we celebrate you, the listeners, the artists, the partners, and the dreamers who believed in the vision from day one. There are some of you from since you tuned in, you've never turned off. Yeah? And I don't want to start calling names, I might get in problems, but you know who you are. You've been a part of this from day one. And I'm so happy to be part of this. Like, you know, like giving birth, like from the baby stage to now. Are we an adult? I think we are. We're bordering, right? So seeing this grow from a baby to walking and now standing on her own, it is something you don't necessarily. A lot of the time we join a company, or you join something that has already been established, but it's a nice feeling to be with something from the very, very foundation, from the start, and still here, 10 years later, a part of it, like, you know, like we never, it feels like yesterday, to be honest. And, you know, sometimes I get, emotional because when I look back from where I was, you know, let me speak for myself, where I was to where I am today, I can I can safely say a lot of that came because of this and, the vision of management and the support and, just the powerhouse behind it, And the Langines have been very, very pivotal in, my growth and always pushing and encouraging and, you can do it and you can be this and you can do that. And, a lot of the times you know it, but you don't believe in yourself. And I think what makes the most difference is when people believe in you. When you have people who believe in you, after a while you start believing in yourself. It's hard to know you've got talent. It's hard to know you understand, you know all of that. But sometimes you're just lacking that somebody behind you with their hand on your back and just pushing you forward. And I think if we all have that in whatever walk of life, whatever fields, whatever careers, it can really, really make a lot of difference. And I think that is what, have us where we are. And I think every member of staff can, they can speak for themselves, and you're going to hear it throughout the weeks, personalities, staff members giving their own little testimonials, about our journey here and what have you. So it's going to be an awesome, awesome celebration on the Port Louis lawn, the beautiful Port Louis lawn where we were this past weekend for the Grenada Music Festival. It was a nice night indeed. The weather held, and we are starting early from 4 p.m. because me, around with audio, everybody want to always, because I got there around 7-ish, and like people decided they were going to come after 8, 9, thereabouts. Why you like a dark so? It's not like, because I'm looking at some of the pictures from Go to Fat, and Grenada have so much beautiful women and the men. Everybody always try their best to look good. Why you want to look good and come out in the dark like Laja Bless and John B about and stand up in corner? Hello. 4 p.m. Stay tuned for more information. We are unrolling, so every day you're going to get something, but bear in mind, it's an early start, right? From 4. Dress, look good, smell good, and we're going to have a good time. Because like I said, there's no party like a power party. On that note, we outside. Yeah, we're outside this weekend. Y'all are always missing everything. Chanel, you and I and them need to take it to at least get a power party. December 6th, book a flight, do something. The folks on the live, good morning. Skypox on YouTube. Andrea, good morning. Diane, Michelle, Marvlin, Shauna, Dakota. Where is Shante this morning? Hey, Unison, good morning. Good morning, Dawn. Dawn, it was nice seeing you outside for a change. I saw it all the time. I've known you. This is the first time. I was so shocked. I was like, is that Dawn? Like Dawn? Dawn is like Della. Just how Morris Bishop International Airport is where Della live. The General Hospital is where Dawn live. I swear. So it was really nice to see you outside for a change. I hope to see more of you. December 6th, tell them you want to come outside. Missy, good morning. Hey, Trisha, Maria, good morning. I am the taxi guy. I like that. Good morning. Melvin Brown, hope you enjoyed your birthday, brother. Hope you enjoyed your birthday on Saturday. Also, belated birthday to Brenda Batiste, Melvin Brown, and all those who celebrated on the weekend. Hope you guys had a wonderful celebration of life as you make another turn around the sun. All right, so big up Mel, big up friends. Good morning, Roxanne. Miss Kizzy, I have nothing to say to you and Debbie Crooney because I find y'all doing the most, especially Deborah Crooney. Today is November 10th. That's all. Good morning, Rachel. Vanessa, Lisa, good morning. Queen B, Donna Dumont, good morning. Precious Jewel, Marian Frederick, Ingrid Bond, Shireen, who else is here? Nissy, Jenilyn, Dwight. Yeah, I'm seeing Christmas trees going up. I haven't put up a Christmas tree in years. I'm thinking this year I want to do one. I think I want to do a Christmas tree this year. But if you're already putting up the trees, hey, let's do it. Yvette James says gratitude is a must indeed. Joanne Batson, good morning. Hey, good morning. Osmond Walcott. Good morning, Karen Bailey. Sonia Raymond Nelson. Michelle Douglas. Hey, Debbie Crooney, I didn't see you coming. I was talking about you, but I said what I said. Naya, coming for the anniversary party? Stammer Omari Nelson. I know we're getting to that. Was says that's a feminist agenda, Nigeria included. Okezi Kugo. How you pronounce that? Okezi Ikugo? Hope I got it right. Precious Jewel, Linda Pearl, Glendon Phillip. Good morning, everybody. Jackie Chaiton. Is Trump coming? No. Bonnie says, I love a white Christmas with snow and skiing and a nice cabin with hot chocolate. You're on your own with that. Lagos, Nigeria checking in. Vanessa St. John. Say Canada Christmas ended either. One of the things I most is chairs on the road Christmas morning with steel band. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Good morning, Kadina and everybody else. Daniel Dubis said, good morning. No Christmas celebration. No, we celebrate. Frances Pear. Who else? Chanel Kasha Williams. Shamira. Good morning. Shamira, hope you organize yourself, you and hubby, for our anniversary party. All right? I ain't finna see you in tails. So fix up yourself, you and hubby. Morning, Clarina. Yeah, we were outside, man. So, Kishan Thomas, I want a special fence to climb on. Talk to the boss lady about that. Me taking no part in you. Glendolyn, morning. Was nice seeing you on Saturday. Glendolyn, if you only know. I know what to follow you for, you know. That's not my thing. I'm wrong to... That's a different story. Anyways. Morning, Cam Simeon. Precious Jewel, Tessa Ann, Toronto saying hi. Janelle is here. Rhonda Moraine is here. Who else is here? Wendy Samuel. Christopher Kujo is celebrating his birthday today. Happy birthday, Christopher. From your sister, Dawn, wishing you a happy birthday. Gabby Bernard, how are you, Gabs? Good morning. Jasmine Smith and everybody else. Welcome to the room. Now, I want to shout out Aria. I came across a video and I actually commented on it. But after Saturday, of course, you know, Grenada Music Festival, I attended, and like I said, beautiful layout. Everybody was looking their best, everybody looking on point, you know, everybody just standing and shining in their own way. But one of the things that kind of is like yin and yang. There was a few who did, and then the others, you will get the stare, you will get the up and down, and then you will see the cross eye, the cut eye. And I'm like, okay, what is, you dressed up, come out to have a good time, and you cross-eyeing, cut-eyeing me and other people. What is wrong? Are you okay, sis? Is everything okay at home? Are you? And then it brought me back to this video here that I saw on Facebook that Aria did. And I'm like, now is a good time to brace the topic. So let me play this and then we'll come back and talk about it.
I don't know if it's like a Caribbean thing or if it's the mindset of some Caribbean women, but some women find it so difficult to compliment another woman. Another woman shining does not dim our shine, and we always preach women empowerment and women supporting women, but some women don't clap for other women, and that is exactly why their turn never comes. You can't receive something that you refuse to give. And that is so simple.
So, and I commented under it, and I said, you know what? Interestingly enough, right? The compliments, I get a few here, but the clock it is a thumb. And they're getting the clock it thing wrong. What I've realized is maybe it's a Caribbean thing, because whenever I travel, and it's always the difference is glaring. Whenever I travel, women, all age, race, color, hue, they are so easy with the, you look beautiful. I love your hair. I love your style. Oh, wow. It's like it just rolls out so easy. Like there's no effort. They see you and they compliment you and they gone about their business. They're not standing there staring you down, cut eyeing you. And I saw a couple of Saturday and I'm like, yeah. Like, why is it so hard for women to compliment other women? That is the topic I want to touch on this morning based on last Saturday's experience and previous experiences, like when you go out. And I am firmly of the belief it is a Caribbean thing because, like I said, every single place I've traveled, well, forget about China. At one point, I swore I was Beyonce. The only thing I didn't have was Beyonce money. The way these people would come touch your hair. At one point, I remember when I was in China, I would be walking and I would just feel my neck back like this. Why? These people are just holding my hair from behind and yanking my neck back, and they're holding onto it and examining it. And they're looking at, it's like they don't see tall black women with locks that often. So at one point, the tutors had to be like, okay, if we're going out, you need to put your hair up or wrap it up or something. I had to literally wrap it up, use like stuff like that and put it up because it was almost like a distraction. We were out on field trips and I'm standing there with these people. I've been to the US, UK, everywhere else, and it is so easy for a woman to say to me, I like your style. Oh, your makeup look good. Oh, I like that dress. Where did you buy that dress? But here, why is it so hard for women to compliment other women? Ladies, let's talk. Why is it that sometimes the hardest thing for a woman to do is simply say, girl, you look beautiful, or you're doing amazing, or even just, I'm proud of you? Why is that so hard? I know I said we, because it's something that I had difficulties doing as well. And I'll tell you when that change came about. And I can understand and maybe identify why it's so hard for others. Too often we see another woman shining, confident, successful, walking in her purpose. And instead of celebrating her, sometimes in us goes quiet, or worse, it turns competitive. Now, let's be real. Most of us have been guilty. Like I said, most of us are guilty of it at some point. So it's not a you thing, it's we. It's a collective thing. Most of us have been guilty of it at some point, even in small ways. Maybe we scroll past a photo and instead of liking it, you would see that and the person looks nice. And you would think that just pressing the like button is going to put an extra $1 in the person's bank account the way some of y'all scroll past quickly. And it's not like you don't see it. You scroll past quickly because you think, giving her extra like is going to do, I'm not sure what. But we think that if we rather scroll past quickly than like the photo. Or we downplay another woman's success with, well, she must have connections, or some man that doing this, or some man, or she lucky. Or what did I say? Don't envy people because you don't know what they're doing. You seen the person grinding it. You seen the person showing up to work every day. But we don't play it. But beneath all of that, the silence, the shade, the side eyes, what's really going on? And for my part, I can speak for my part when I say sometimes it has a lot to do with insecurity. And that is when I discovered it, that I had insecurity issues. So being insecure does not allow you to see any other woman shining. And unless you work on that insecurity, unless you work on your self-esteem, unless you work on your self-confidence, you're always going to see somebody else as what they playing. You might be wearing the most expensive clothing, you might have on the most expensive bag, shoe, belt, whatever, the most expensive cologne, fragrance. But because of your own insecurity, you're not standing tall in your power. And a lot of the times, the insecurity causes us to see in another woman what we wish we saw in ourselves. So unless you work on yourself, you would always see another woman in that light. Sometimes it's comparison. And, social media, like I always say, has its good, bad, ugly. And sometimes it's a comparison. Social media makes us all believe life is a competition. Beauty, success, love, everything is measured side by side. And what we fail to realize is people hardly put the bad or the worse on display. We tend to always look at what's going good in our lives, what looks good in our life to share, to post. Very rare you would see a person posting their struggles or posting when they don't look good or when they don't feel good. We always tend to show up on social media when we feel good, look good, or sometimes we fake it. Sometimes you post it not necessarily feeling behind, off camera. You feel like ish that day, but you just fake the funk and you go along with it. So we have to learn to not take everything we see on social media as, and sometimes it's conditioning because society has for generations taught women that there's only room for one at the top. One pretty one boss lady, one it girl. So instead of collaboration, and this is me just thinking about it because it was on my mind all weekend. Instead of collaboration, we learned quiet rivalry because we were never taught that there's room at the top for all of us if we want to get to the top. If you decide to stay at the bottom, that is a choice. There is room for everybody, but we were conditioned to believe that there's only space for one at the top. So if you're not the one at the top, you work now to undermine the one at the top to get to the top. But thinking about it, it's outdated. That mindset is outdated. When we tear each other down, we all lose. When we lift each other up, we all rise. Imagine how, because I always say that, when women dress, you dress up for other women. Not necessarily you like when a man, but nothing feels good when another woman compliments you. Because with a man, it's like, a man don't see what another woman sees. The men just see, like, okay, the figure and the shape in the dress or the skirt or the shorts or what have you. Another woman you scrutinize from head to foot. Yeah, boy. She did that. She put it together. She put that outfit together. Yeah, she really, really put that outfit together. There was one lady that I saw at the music festival, and I sat there. When I said the same thing. Is her surname Forrester? Michelle? One of the Miners people. I think her name is Michelle Miners. Is it surname Forrester? She had on this beautiful, long, multicolored yellowish, greenish dress with a long slit on the side. And anybody else wearing that dress, it would seem, people would call it like too much, or we would say it's trashy. Because she was revealing a lot of leg, all her back was out, and of course, but she looked, you know what carried the dress? Her confidence. So much so, you didn't even see the legs out or the back out. Her confidence, when she walked around, you couldn't help but notice her because her confidence was doing the talking and the walking. And a lot of the times it's not necessarily the outfit, it's the way you carry yourself in the outfit. You could have on the shortest piece of pants and you look as though you're wearing a long evening gown. She carried, Michelle, what's her name? Minus Forrester. She carried that dress that every time you saw you had to look. And the hair and everything, the curly hair with the bang. And that is somebody you could see put effort into their appearance. So imagine you do all of that and then you go out to enjoy yourself. And that doesn't mean you don't have stress and problems. And then you have 100 other women looking at you like, what? She thinks she doing something, what she don't? And you can, well, I'm not sure if she gets that sort of thing, but for me, who's in the spotlight, you can't help but notice eyes on you. So a lot of the times, that's why when I go to an event, I find a spot, and that's it. I don't do a whole lot of walking up and down unless it's a bathroom or food or whatever the case might be. Because you can feel eyes just boring into your back. And you know what they say about energy? Energy never lies. And it's not good energy you're feeling. You can feel the heaviness in the room. You can feel the heaviness. And I'm like, for what? Imagine if every time you saw another woman winning, you said, go sis, I see you. That one compliment could change her whole day. And believe it or not, it'll change yours. Because confidence isn't built by competition, it's built by connection. So how do we fix it? How do we get to a place where women are so confident in themselves and that's complimenting another woman will not make them feel they don't look good? Because I think that is the problem. A lot of us think that if you say, yeah, girl, that outfit look good, it downplays you, it downplays your outfit. You feel like you don't look good or you're not good enough because you told another. We all look good. Michelle look good. Glendolyn look good in her low-cut jumper. Everybody look good. Listen. Even the boss, when I see her, I had to tell her, hey. Because I picked her up, but I didn't see the outfit in the dark. Let me quickly come off my phone. Oh yeah, let me see if I find it. Hey, hold on, let me see if I find it. And when I saw, after we got into the light and I see her, I had to say, hey, miss, you look good, leg out. Hold on, let me take myself out of the picture. I don't want to be the leg out and everything. And I'm like, hey. Watch my boss lady. Because over the years, I know how to be more on the demure side, more on the, conservative side. So when I saw the leg and the little belly showing and the little chest, I was like, you go, girl. I'm like, you look good. So, and when you say it with good intention, you feel good. And she's one of them who always tell me that whenever we go out, I always say that. See, it's not hard to get a compliment from Denise. Sue's another one. It's not hard to get a compliment at all from them. And it does not take away from how you look. And we need to get to that place and understand. Yeah, hot girl, duty belly. Boss lady was a fully outside, leg out, and everything outside. I'm like, that's what we're talking about. So it might take effort, but if we start small, because you go Malini girl. No, for real. She looked beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. So we can start small. It's not something that happens overnight. And like I said, it happens when you start believing in yourself, regardless of your shape, regardless of your figure, regardless of your plus size, regardless of your small, medium, large, plus. You just have to be confident in yourself. If you're not happy with being plus, then there are things you can do. If you're happy with it, then you own it. So we can start small. Compliment the women around you in person, at work, online. Don't just think it, say it. And another thing that we have to do is check our thoughts. If we feel that little pang of jealousy, ask ourselves why. And a lot of the times, it's pointing to something in you or me that wants to grow. And we got to learn to celebrate loudly. When another woman succeeds, clap for her. You never lose by applauding someone else's win. In this day and age, I think more effort, more emphasis should be placed on building circles, not cages. Look at Madam Debbie Crony that day up the road and she didn't want to come back. 60 years. 60 whole years. Not a lot of us sure we even getting to that. Look at how Debs look at it in her 6-0. And I always say, listen, it makes sense if I did, and if I reach 60 and I looking tired, we have a problem, you know. We ain't going down so, you know. If I can look like you at that age, filled with life, filled with vigor, filled with energy, still looks good, then all of this here is a waste of time, you know, because it's down up the road we going, we ain't going back, we going up. So we have to. Janelle says you can feel them haters peeling off your skin. I'm telling you, you're in there and you're feeling the energy, you're just feeling the vibe, something like you're just feeling that negative energy, that heavy spirit. So that's why I'm saying, in this day and age, we have to learn to build circles, not cages. Create friendships where we can uplift, share knowledge, and grow together instead of competing. It does not have to be a competition. Because the truth is, the world already throws enough challenges our way. We don't need to add to it by tearing each other down. And we can always start small. You see another woman shining, tell her. You see her struggling, encourage her. You see her winning, celebrate her like you'd celebrate yourself. And it takes absolutely nothing from you or me. Hey Shaka, morning time. Well, it's afternoon in the UK now, right? So, afternoon time. Come on, let me go and check some of the comments because I've been talking for a while. Gabby, what you had to say on the topic? Come through quick now. A lot of people were not raised on love. Their parents constantly tell them they are ugly, here, picky. That is entrenched in them. That is why I'm saying you have to do the work yourself. Because all of my life, I was like a size 0. And you know, they used to call me olive oil. Olive in Popeye and Olive. Yeah. So you were teased for most of your life because you're skinny, you're literally skin and bones. So you grew up with that in your head. Oh, you're big and stupid, you don't have no sense, you're ugly like your father. Morning, neighbor.
Morning, neighbor, morning. Earlier, like I was saying in the chat, a lot of women grow up with mothers who are single mothers and they endure a lot of abuse under these mothers. You're ugly like your father, your head peaky, your teeth this, your teeth that, your this, your that. Even after 20, 30 years, they grow up and they become adult women. And the hair not picky no more, the teeth ain't crooked no more, and they ain't ugly like their father no more. They still have that entrenched in the back of their head. A lot of us just don't love ourselves. And if you don't love yourself, you cannot show people love. A lot of all you stand up in party with expensive clothes and shoes. And all you must post on the internet and say, bag by Gucci, shoes by Louis Vuitton, because Gucci and Louis Vuitton more important than all you. All you give the bag, the clothes, the shoes more precedence than all you. I could put on a bag and the bag make me look good. No, I making that bag look good. Come true, Gabby. But a lot of all you don't raise to love all yourself. A lot of all you love the material things more than all you love all your own self. You see me with a pants street and you talking about, oh, she wearing that pants again. Like my pants, I pay 5 if I want to wait 100 times. that's what I'm going to do. Because all they not focus on the inner work, all they focus on the outward. All they must buy clothes, and because all they buy clothes now, the clothes take the precedence. So all you have to compare all yourself to other people because you don't love yourself. You love the clothes, the shoes more than you love yourself. Is a lot of us have to do a lot of internal work with ourselves to get rid of that childhood trauma. Because a lot of all you don't let go of the trauma. All you do is all you gone and buy Marc Jacobs and Nas and thing to cover the big lip and the big forehead. All you buy all your weave and all your thing and all you cover the
You
big
say
forehead.
33 bus down and you're not
Yes.
confident with it.
You don't learn to love the big forehead. So much of people these days, every time you and somebody get into something, you see, boom, they gone. Personal attack. And a lot of women running now to these surgeons and them, half of them dying to fix this and fix that because we don't like how God make us. 90% of people don't like themselves. So how is it that they're going to like you? Because you out there now in yourself, you ain't bother with nobody. You enjoying yourself. You put on your clothes and you come out. Who like it, like it. Who ain't like it, ain't like it. When people see you shining in your confidence like that, it must bother their soul because they don't feel like that. The many time is who she thinks she is. Why she can't just be herself and live in she life? Half of the times I go outside, I don't know what nobody have on them when I come back. Sometimes I can't even remember what I had on me until I see a picture or whatever. But people are so focused on the material look of things. That's why they constantly find themselves comparing themselves to each other. And don't talk about the one of them would like to give the celebrity rundown as if to say they know them celebrity and them getting shoe for free, the bag for free, the dress for free. That's why they had to target because that is a part of the marketing
Yeah, of
campaign
course.
that they get him paid for. But you go inside of the store, buy it for full price, coming outside here and target it like if them people and them paying all you. It's time as we as women forget that. Move forward. Get a therapist. Do the work that you need to do to become confident in yourself. I don't see some girls out here. They live big, their forehead big, they ugly, and you cannot have more confidence.
No, you can't tell them.
When
Listen,
you hear they step in the room, you are not like this. The confidence alone, you have to say, yo, you look real good, spit on point. Because the way they carry themselves, they might not be the most beautiful woman out there, but the confidence alone speak for itself that she knows that she's all that. And that is what has born a lot of all the fact that all you don't know that all is all of that. And nobody's in competition with you guys.
because why is the first thing you would say when you see a woman you feel she feels she's that or she because you know that she is, but in order to downplay it, you're gonna act as though
Yeah, because how you know that?
how you know that? How you know what she feel and she feels she all that? Whatever, she thinks she ain't something too much. You could see that she is. She walks it and she talks it.
Exactly, and that is what does bond their spirit because them on the other hand, when they look in the mirror, sometimes they have to change 95 outfits before they come outside. And even when they come outside, they're not confident in what they're wearing, they're not confident in themselves. And instead of wondering, why do I feel this way? And what should I do to not feel this way? Or they just decide, okay, easiest thing for me to do is to hate on the person that I think look good. And we know all you think we look good because they're watching us all time. All time all they watching like a $5 Shein top and a like $1,000 slippers and stretching all your mouth long.
You remember how they drag me from a little Amazon batsuit or my batsuit cheap?
I'm telling you, I bought some clothes from Shein the other day. Upstairs. Say, I didn't know you used to wear Shein. I said, well, I never see Shein right up. Gabby must not buy on the website. Why is that? Is the ideology that people just put themselves in and say, oh, you should do this or you should do that. The thing is there for everybody to buy. You see it, you like it, you wear it, you look good in it. Endless story. The price don't matter. You have people who just put on dress for $10,000 and the whole internet drag them because they don't look good and the dress costs so much money. Whereas somebody put on something so cheap and it's fine. I think we focus so much on the materialistic things in life that we
don't work on our
truly
confidence,
matters.
work on your self-confidence, work on your self-esteem. That is what's
that's the
lacking.
thing is,
It's
and
because
I
you can
feel
wear the
like
most
they feel
expensive
grown
clothes.
up.
If as long as you don't work on that, you have a problem.
Exactly, and they're still growing up now insecure girls because your daughters now seen your lack of self-confidence. Your daughters seen you question yourself. And your daughter is gonna grow up the same way. My mother thinks she's the most beautiful woman in the world.
And you can't tell her
If you make
otherwise.
any comment about my mother outfit, she age anything, clap back on deck. Clap back on deck. My mother will tell me, I looking younger than you. So when you grow up around that level of confidence, you have all right but to be that confident. And ladies, it's time we think about uplifting ourselves, if not for ourselves, but for your future generation, because your daughter's growing up with the same self-hate. Because kids tend to see and feel things that you don't even know that they think or feel. And you guys are not paying attention to how you project yourself out there. And it's just an ongoing circle. I think as a generation, and this is a black people thing, because white women will be the first set of people
I'm
to tell
telling you, when I
you look
travel,
good.
I get the
Yeah.
most amount of compliments.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
That is definitely a black people thing, and it's something that we have to work on. And when you see yourself or you feel yourself and you say, what about she thinks she all of that? That is the moment you're supposed to check yourself and know the problem is within you, not the other person that you think feel that they all of that. Because the reason you feel they think they all of that is because you perceive them as all of that.
Gotcha. Preach
Oh,
today,
have a
Sister
blessed
Gabs.
day.
Have a great day. And that's what I like about Gabby. You can be serious when it's time to be serious, and we can talk stupidness when we need to talk stupidness. But I fully agree that a lot of this stems from the way we grew up. And like I said, there's a lot of learned behaviors we have to unlearn, and we have to be willing to put in the work. We don't like criticizing ourselves, right? And it's something sometimes you have to take a long, hard look at yourself and be willing to make the change, be willing to work on you. Because if every time you see another woman and you see her as a competition, or you see her and you immediately feel a way, that should be a reason to check yourself. That every time you see another woman who probably did nothing, absolutely nothing to you. I mean, we don't like everybody. That is okay. But if somebody has done you no wrong, you've never crossed path, you just see the person in passing, they go their way, you go yours, never held a conversation, don't know the person from Adams, and every time you see that person, you feel a type of way. You're getting belly ache. You're screwing up your face, stretching your mouth. You're getting instant headache when you see a person. You need to check yourself. It is a you problem, not the other person. It is a you, because the person go about their business unaware. They couldn't care to how you feel. But you go to enjoy yourself, and you spend the majority of the person's eyes writing them up and down, like scrutinizing them from head to foot, looking for faults, looking for issues and problems, when you spend your money to have a good time. It's a you problem. And it's something, the new year is around the corner, that we all have to look at collectively and work on. Yeah? On that note, that's all the time we got. Catch you again tomorrow, same time. We probably will have a continuation of sorts. But in the meantime, thanks so much, everyone in the room. Thank you so much, Beacon Insurance, Novana, Western Union, for powering up. And I hope you guys will join us for another show tomorrow, God's will. All right? Have a great Monday, everybody. Thank you for listening.